everybody, it is about 9:15 Monday morning. I am at work. Just gave out a test for one of my classes. I'm going to start working on grading some quizzes. I've been looking at Ravelry a minute for a free pattern for something. And yeah, so I am just kind of chilling out at work here for a few minutes before I go to my next class. Yeah, so I have been working on my little wibbly wobbly cowl here. So I'll show y'all where I'm at on that. I ended up frogging my fox paws last night. And I will tell you why. I was stopped in the middle of a row. Didn't know where I was at. Tried to fix it. Couldn't. So this is where I'm at. I'm in the middle of a row here, but at least I know where I'm at on it. I was only 6 rows into the fox paws. So I decided to go ahead and frog it back and start over on it, paying closer attention and counting. They give you a stitch count for the rows, so I should just use that. Plus I'm going to put lifelines in. Before this particular row that's very intense, I'm going to put a lifeline in, I think. Also, I tried to cast on look at my holes, and I got my neckband twisted and didn't realize it until I was about 5 rows in, so I frogged that too. And then I went to bed. Anyway, I need to get it on shorter needles because I was trying to do it on magic loop, and I think that's why I got it twisted, because I got a little confused as I was turning on the magic loop. I've got a shorter cable with some interchangeable needles. I think I'll start with that. So anyway, yeah, I did do some cross stitching as y'all saw yesterday, so I did get that done. I got some clothes made. So anyway, I want to look for a vest pattern. My friend Dee brought me some fabric yesterday, and one of the things she brought me was sort of this dark green, kind of bottle green fabric that I think would make a good back for a vest or a waistcoat. And I've got some really cute fabric that I was going to make project bags out of, but Lord knows I don't need more project bags. It's got mermaids and octopus and stuff on it, and I can't find it to order any more of it, or what I can find is like way crazy expensive. So I want to find a vest pattern or a waistcoat pattern that I can use the fabric, the printed fabric that I have for the front, and use the screen for the back, excuse me. So I'm going to try to look for one of those today at some point. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of my morning. Gonna do some grading, and yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. What? What? Are you up there? Yes, you're pitiful. I know. You are so pitiful. You're a pitiful mess. Yeah, pitiful mess. Yeah, good girl. Busy Wizzy. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow, meow. Yeah, you're pitiful. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to make a batch of my breakfast muffins. The basic recipe is 1 box of yellow cake mix, 1 can of pumpkin. Then you can dress it up however you want. I like pecans. These are locally grown pecans from the Adkins Bottoms. I'm putting dried cranberries and dates, and then some chia, flax, and hemp seeds in mine. Plus, I'm going to put some oats in there too, but the can's too big and I didn't want to drag it out. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going to dump the mix, or I'll dump the pumpkin in with the mix it up, and then add all my good stuff. I've got a Texas size muffin pan here that I use, and I bake it on 375. I start out at about 20 minutes, and then I just keep testing it with a cake tester until it shows done in the middle. So here's the mixture with the cake mix and the pumpkin mixed up. And then I've put in the nuts, the dates, and the dried cranberries. I buy the whole dates and then chop them myself because I like the texture of those better. So I'm going to mix this up. Then I'll add in my seeds and my oats. So here it is all mixed in. Now I'm going to put it in my muffin pan. Okay, that mixture fills up my muffin tin pretty well. I'm going to pop these in the oven. And like I said, I'll start them out at 375 for about 20 minutes. And then check them for doneness with a cake tester until they show done in the middle. Okay, here are my finished muffins, and they are yummy. They're just sweet enough that if you have a little bit of a sweet tooth, they're perfect for that. But they're also really, they're a complete meal. I mean, I ate one of these for breakfast, and I'm more than satisfied for several hours. So yay for breakfast muffins. Okay, I just got off the phone with my former student, Luke, who was up at graduate school at the big state university, and he's going to look at coming back and going to the math graduate program at UCA, and then ultimately applying for some astronomy graduate program. So he feels better now. He's got a plan. So good. So I'm recasting on my look at my holes sweater here. You cast on a 9 and then turn around and knit it on a 5. So I found my shorter cabled 5. This is probably a little bit too short, but at least I can keep it straight on this, and that'll be all right. And then I'll put it back on the bigger needles when it grows a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, let's open a stitchy box. I kind of already know what this is because I saw Michelle's video this morning. Hello, Simon. Don't you look very regal this afternoon, whatever time it is. Let's see, it's the 18th. Right? Is that right, Simon? Is it the 18th? Okay. I really need to get in here and put some of these things away. Yeah, day 18. So I kind of already know what this is, but I'm looking forward to seeing if they all look the same. So today during class, I showed my students a documentary about Karen Silkwood, and none of them knew who she was, and some of you may not either. Karen Silkwood was a whistleblower in the 1970s at the Kerr-McGee plutonium plant in Crescent, Oklahoma, about unsafe conditions. And the company got into trouble, and, well, she died under very mysterious circumstances in a car accident. And then during the trial, companies do what companies do and tried to make her sound like a terrible human being, and how she was, you know, morally corrupt, or what, you know, not an upright moral person, which that doesn't matter. If your conditions are unsafe, it doesn't matter what you do in your free time. If the conditions at the plant are unsafe, they're unsafe. And plutonium is one of the most deadly things out there, right? But anyway, if you don't know who Karen Silkwood is, you should know. There's a movie that was in the 80s that had Meryl Streep and Cher and Kurt Russell in it that's kind of pretty fictionalized, but it's kind of got the basic gist of it. But there's some really good documentaries. The History Channel documentary about her, it's called Contaminated, I think is what it's called. It's the biography of Karen Silkwood. She was a whistleblower, and she was trying to keep people safe, and she did a lot of good work, you know, and ultimately some weird, bad things happened to her. And I'm not saying that she was murdered, but I'm pretty sure she was. Anyway, so we got a little tiny skull, a little crystal skull. We can make something out of it. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. Right, Willie? You don't like my singing? You want to sleep? What do you think? Anyway, if you come around here and I didn't know you were here, you would get to see me do all sorts of singing and interpretive dance with my animals. So that's the way we roll around in here. Anyway, oh, I meant to mention I had a good visit with Vanessa the other afternoon too, which was nice. I think did I mention that yesterday? I don't remember. I've slept since then, but not enough apparently. Anyway, so I'm going to continue to work on casting on my look at my whole sweater. I'm supposed to tutor Rory tonight at 7 o'clock. So I was going to take a nap, but I don't think I will, because I want to see if I can try to get some better sleep tonight. Anyway, hope y'all are enjoying Vlogmas. Thanks. Vlogmas. See, I need sleep. Vlogoween. Right, Willie? Vlogoween. Tomorrow is a work from home day for me. I have a meeting in the afternoon. My class that I was taking on Tuesday nights is over with now, but I need to go back and rewatch some of the videos. But my plan tomorrow is to work on a little bit of grading, work on a little bit of sewing, and whatever else we get up to. So anyway, till I see y'all tomorrow. Bye. You tell them bye, Willie? Tell them bye. You're very stoic. Yeah, I love you.